Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Sunless Sea with me, BrainBoy 20. Where we last left off, we had started off a journey at the behest of both the Admiralty and the Cheery Man. We're currently going to Khanate, as well as Domino's Gate, although I think we passed that a little bit ago. Let me check. We finished off doing some things at Station 3. Where's Domino's Gate? That's Frostfound. Oh, Domino Isle. Okay, so it looks like we're going to be going to Abbey Rock, Polythereme, Godfall, Khan's Glory, and then go back to Domino's Island. Without further ado, let's shove off. Because the game's restarted, that one enemy from the previous episode that was chasing us has disappeared, as enemies like to despawn, so that's a neat little trick if you wish to escape their clutches. My terror is at 25, but I don't feel as if I'm going to increase it by much else. This is a part of the series of videos I'm recording in preparation, because I've got some family staying over for a few days as they do some work on their home, and I might not have access to the computer, so anyone who doesn't follow my Twitter, I'm just putting out this little message here. As I know a lot of people like Sunless Sea, as it's more recent than my Conquest of Elysium series. Anyway, I think I'm going to sit here and wait. Just wait and dock. And turn off our lights, of course. And we'll wait until it says time has come again. There we go. We could trade supplies. We'll compile a port report first. And we'll knock at the iron-studded gate with news. Perhaps they'll find it valuable. Actually, wait. What's our journey look like? I will actually go to Mount Palmerston instead. We'll just pick up the port report from Abbey Rock. And that's only because we have a deal with the charming Deviless, I believe. At least she's remotely interested in having some news and information, so why not drop some off? And then we'll head back to Khan's Heart and otherwise. I mean, I did get a ton of supplies specifically for this trip. Polythereme music has overwritten the Brimstone music. I love the Devil's music so much. It's just great. Azala's praying. Well, you better pray and hope I don't send you to the devils, traitor. We don't worship God here. Yep, wait, what? Nothing happened. The crawling stars. The lookout shouts. Far above, false stars in the cavern roof are shifting. A rare and ominous event. What now? Eyes on the deck? Forbid them to look. You can't really stop them, but you can at least discourage discussion. They won't like it, but it's safer. Record the change and assign a name. If the new shape seems well-omened, your crew may be cheered. Who knows? Matter of luck. It could go either way. You know, I'm feeling as if we could be a bit risky. I mean, my terror isn't near 100 yet. The raid wheel. One Zala claims it resembles the sun. Another, a Hindu mandala cross. A third suggests the rose window of the Chartres Cathedral. This excites mockery. Nevertheless, the reaction is positive, and we gained a little bit of terror. Well, lost a little bit of terror. Gained a little bit of sanity? Who knows? Let's go up to the crater. Visiting the wistful Deviless. Perhaps it's time for a cup of honey fungus tea. Almost there. Look at... oh. The road to the crater ends at the brass gate. No, never mind. A hesitant request. Do you happen to have a case of souls for me? No, I'm not going to eat them. We don't eat souls. Usually. I'm not clear how that story got around. I told you that I miss London. I miss hell. I'd like a keepsake. And all souls are ours, you know, by right. If I could get a crate of human souls, I could give them to her. Or, I could concede my soul to her. Or you could just lend me yours. She bites her lip and looks up into your eyes. I'll keep it safe. Much safer than at Z. If you drown, it'll be here, with me, for always. Mortals do drown, so. He places a slender, sallow hand on your wrist. Through your cuff, it's warm as a stone in the sun. It won't hurt at all. Or I could refuse tactfully. You do not, at the moment, feel that the Deviless needs any more human souls. We'll ignore this for now. I don't actually know what it does. I just forgot we needed a crate of souls here. So naturally, we shall get a port on Mount Palmerston, and then we'll explore the island. A vista. The Z opens out beneath a high cliff. A high place. The Z like a rippled sheet of night green jade. The roof of the Neath above, bellied with stalactites and prickled with false star. Look out across the water. What are you thinking of? Your future. From up here, your future looks glorious, if not exactly bright. Your past as a poet. The years before you came down to Z. Days of honey and roses in Hollow Street. Long walks in Tyrant's Garden with very special friends. Prayer to the god called Storm. You know the words to speak, and here its eyes are on you. Prayer to the god called Stone. You know the words to speak, and all the wide black Z. Where does it end? I think I'm going to think of my sweetheart. An ocean of darkness lies between you and your sweetheart, but you remember them still. Brighter hours. Light, laughter, warmth. Remember a little while, and then go back with your voyaging. That's all for now, and we've lost even more terror. Okay. Not much else to do here. We can go shopping for some supplies. Is there anything else here that'd be of interest? We could buy some soup. Ah. Oh well. Let's head on out. Our next stop would be Polythereme, unless we have another island nearby that I'd like to visit. Nope, no islands within range. Alright. Fed the crew. What do we see? What are we viewing? Oh, unfinished pirates. Okay, do not fight those. I've had some, let's just say, poor encounters with them in the past. Lights off. Kill the lights. Hopefully they don't notice. I care not for terror. I care that they don't see me. You can't tell by their 160 health. They're quite terrible to fight. But I think I'll endure. Alright, lights on. No need to be so terrified. We're at Polythereme, and we're safe. For now. Alright, as usual, let us gather some intelligence. We do have some time, or we had something awaiting in port, but there's nothing to do here. And we'll carry some claymen for London. No reason not to. Shops. And I will buy some We of Clay. Or We Are Clay, I should say. And my hold, they're an auxiliary, and we shall fit them. You lost a crew member. Lose too many and your speed will be reduced. Lose them all, and you will die. You can always engage more in London, and sometimes other ports. That's irritating. The trio of clay stokers will reduce crew requirements, but also crew capacity, and will slightly increase engine power. They are fitted to an auxiliary slot. When they are not in use, they will stand patiently, hands by their sides, flat green eyes unreadable. One will say, sometimes, I like it when it is quiet. Plus 250 engine power and 5 iron. Let us shove off. Oh yeah, I can definitely see a big boost in speed. We'll drop by Godfall in the meantime. It's unfortunate that we do not have access to, wow, what's wrong with my brain? We don't have enough mushroom wine casks, but that's not my issue. And we shall have them tell us the port report here. And now for Khan's glory, and the Khan's heart. Hopefully the Khans don't see to it that I should die. Things might go rather poorly there, then. I mean, certainly I've ticked them off, but hopefully not that much. We'll just bypass the Bora Gate. No reason to travel through it. Trying not to sneeze is fun, trust me. Alright, we'll stop by Khan's glory. Maybe, just maybe, they don't hate my guts. Well, we could cruise past the clan's palaces again, or the clan palaces. Strength and brilliance. Light blazes from every gate and window. You glimpse guards in gleaming uniforms. Subterranean guardians. Wait, what? Subterranean gardens of mauve and purple, hanging ornaments of scaled carnelian and jade. Statues of warrior Khans past. The water is dark and calm. The sentries watch you with calm distrust. I've gained some Khan suspicion. That's all for now. I've got a memory of distant shores, and I succeeded, as well as I've lost a little terror. Nothing awaits, so we shall leave. Personally, I don't want to tick them off, you understand, but I have to go to Khan's heart. Hopefully this is a gate and I can pass through it. Oh, it is. Thank goodness it is. Khan's gate and Khan's heart. Perhaps this is what I missed. Discovered Ogdegel's bridge. Tell me there's a port here. Yes, there is. It's over on the other side. We're discovering a lot of quarters. Khan's heart, London's rival. An oasis of light in the salt-black wastes. Canals thread the painted city. Street lamps glow and water taxis putter. Seek a commercial license. The Khanate dislike merchants, and they dislike foreigners. Foreign merchants induce paroxysms of antipathy. Perhaps sufficient bribes will buy a way into the Nefertiti quarter. Time in the tea house. The copper quarters offer comfort to foreigners. but the prices are, to put it mildly, mischievous. Hire crew? Carnigans are wary of your people, but perhaps you can find someone. Collect the cheery man's cargo. You meet a blue priest in the tiny noodle shop by the moon canal. Fizzing electric lights show the weary lines in his face. You have my money? He asks. Yes, we do. We could purchase fuel at outrageous prices. The Khanate merchants grin when they see you coming. An unlicensed foreign captain. They'll pick a price and triple it. Purchase supplies at a ludicrous price, or we could pay us. Foreigners are permitted to buy food in the copper quarter, but only poor quality in small quantities, and so you go from street vendor to street vendor, trying to purchase enough soggy smoked fish to feed your crew. Pay a storyteller. The storytellers in the square of cedars wear brightly colored caftan-like clothing with silk sashes, in contrast to the more sober and subterranean dresses of the citizenry. For coin, even foreign coin, they'll sing the epics of their nation's history. Gather a port report. The Khanate generally assumes that all foreigners are spies or worse. It would be a shame to disappoint them, but it might be dangerous to prove them right. As it increases, this action becomes more difficult. If you have an intelligence network here, it's easier. Establish a spy in Khan's heart. If you're caught, it'll mean trouble. If you're successful, you can tap into your network later for intelligence. The dark-speckled admiral and the voracious diplomat, among others, will be interested. Ah, I need a diplomatic agent. Oh well. Now we could seek intelligence, sorry. If you have eyes and ears on the Khanate, you can use them to gain more than just a port report. I think I'm going to avoid attempting to tick off the Khanate here. I'll just collect the cherry man's cargo. Get an unstamped crate of brilliant souls. Oh, your stupid imperial coins. No, give it here. It'll do. It's what we agreed. Take this. Go. You never saw me. I'm not going to do a racist, not exactly racist, but a foreign accent. It'd be very, very poor indeed. I'll seek a commercial license just to see what here. Not here, surfacer. Surfacer? Batakanigans have been generations underground, and to them, all Londoners are surfacers. It seems you have to go to Khan's glory, the nearby palaces of the nobility to seek a license. Alright, nothing else to do here. Let's try to avoid ticking them off. And we shall just simply send out the Z-Bat and see if there's anything else nearby to discover. Gator's Morn is someplace in the west. Alright, we might as well check it out. Discovered the porcelain quarter. So this... my apologies. So this Z must extend... This Z must extend from London all the way to Asia. Pigmote Island is a long way southwest. I'm going to avoid going there for now. I like exploring, but not this much. I'll just visit Gator's Morn, if there is a port here. Oh, if there is a port here, I don't remember it. Or I don't remember where it is, if there is one. Up there it is. Went to the exact opposite side. There seems to be a lot of cannonry here. Now we're in the Corsair's Forest too. This might be a pirate installation. Oh, it's this place! This is the one I was looking for a while. I didn't expect it down here, though. Gator's Morn. The Morn is a stalagmite, vast as a crag, and its foot has no safe harbors. The Corsair's citadel nestles halfway up, An intricate system of winches takes the strain, and your ship slowly rises from the sea. Her hull creaks in protest. Grizzled sailors groan and cling to stanchions. Higher, higher. Now the Unterzee shimmers like glass below. Children clambering in crevices cheer and wave alarmingly. The winch motor slows, and you hang in the cradle next to the Red Bow pirate cutter. An evening at the Arend Limpet. A drinking den by the dock cradles is a good place for your crew to find companionship and let off steam. But although Gator's Moor is a free port, the Corsairs prefer their own, and look askance at respectable Londoners. We'll explore the Moor. There's a surprising quantity of actual landscape on the Moor. It's vertical, admittedly, but once you find the beast paths and urchin roads, you can traverse it as you would a rocky moor, with an additional throatful of lurching terror. A contest of riddles. Fisher folk, sailors, and a shady couple of likely pirates. And is that a drowny down by the water's edge? They sit around a fire at the sea's edge, passing around a bottle of something viciously black. They're wagering on riddles. Will you join them? Walk away. Riddles are for children. Bet an echo on one of the simpler riddles. One of the fishermen is bursting to try it. Seek a real challenge for 10 echoes. Here a sardonic woman with a pair of matched knives, a silver-hooped earring, and a Khanate accent. She has a real riddle. Attempt one of the riddles of pearl. At the Fathom King's feasts, the guests challenge one another to answer these riddles. You need not pay the penalty they do, but you will need to stump up 100 echoes to challenge the drowning. Attempt one of the great riddles of Irem. Who is this, in lion-colored furs at the firelight's edge? I carry one of the great riddles of Irem, she intones. Her eyes glisten, 1,000 echoes against a jewel from the pillared sea. Can't even attempt it, nor would I. I'm just going to seek a real challenge for 10 echoes. The ashes of a fire. She shakes her head slowly. Good try. Not good enough. Lost 10 echoes, gained 10 fragments, and my page's skill failed the challenge. Ah well. And we'll try to gather intelligence. Gaden's Mourn swarms with pirates, smugglers, and captains of uncertain allegiance. You can learn a lot here, but you'll need to go carefully. 44% that something bad happens. A dislike of spies. You and one of your more villainous-looking sailors join a dice game. Villainous-looking, but you know for a fact that she tithes to charity and has a delightful singing voice. The topic turns promisingly to pillage and ambush, but your sailor is a little too full with her questions. There's a scuffle and a stabbing. You escape. She does not. I have a port report, but I lost a crew member. Oh well, I can replace it for the coin I'd get from the port report. That's perfectly fine by me. I could try for another afternoon. Cold shoulders at the Arend Limpet. Conversation quiets as the drinkers look around. You've been here too long, and you're attracting the wrong kind of attention. Time to move on. Alright, let's leave. Hopefully we don't tick off anyone else while we're here. Anyway, we're on to Domino's Isle. And I shall be right back in a moment. I need to pause the video. Sorry about that. Let's continue. So off to Domino's Isle while trying to desperately avoid anything involving the Corsairs Forest. We discovered Ekin Rock. Or Ekin Rock. Ekin? I don't know. I don't remember if this is just a landmark or if it's actually a place that you can visit. It looks like it should be. Pirate frigate. Lights off. Back off. Turn. Full speed ahead. Do not let him shoot me. Okay, good. I lost sight of him. I could try to kill him. I could try. That doesn't seem like a brilliant idea, though. I don't know why. Okay, we're all clear. I tend to avoid a lot of combat in this game just because, as you can see, it would get damaged very heavily, and trying to fix up my ship is a difficult task. I believe the last time I came to Demino's Gate it was in total darkness because of enemies that were right next to this place. But here we are, at the Iron and Misery Funging Station for the Strategic Intelligence. And then, we leave. You'll probably spend this time just to acquire a couple of port reports. Not port reports, but some free supplies. It's probably one of the last places we'll be able to do this. Alright. Give the pass sign to the affable Factor. The Admiralty asks you to bring back strategic information. This is your contact. Here, little to report, but we have had Khanate privateers nosing around. Tell them that the company grows suspicious. Maya and I... Oh. We've heard this one already. We can either explore Demino's Isle, accept a volunteer for a single echo. In fact, so much so, I'm going to do that. Well, of course, compile a port report. Gather supplies. Do we want to tea with the Factor? I don't think we will for now. I think we'll accept a volunteer. One of the company's Bolius fellows has negotiated an early release from her contract. It's the sproutlings, she tells you, her face pleading. I keep picking them out of me porridge, and me hair, and me eyes. Take me away. I'm a good worker. Anyway, you're really cheap. Signing up, you pay for the release fee of the Factor, and your new sailor settles in. Ready to sail now? And we will try to gather some supplies. Gained 1 supplies, and only 2 terror. And we were fortunate again. And I think we're not going to press my luck any further, and we'll just leave. Or we would do that, were it not for the time of being up now. I hope you've all enjoyed watching. This has been BrainBoy20 with Let's Play Sunless Sea, and I am signing off.